Hi, my name is Sherry, and this is Cross Potent, a place where magical people meet. This is going to be your February 2017 horoscope for the Native American Zodiac. In the beginning of the month, the sun is going to start out in the otter. Now, the otter is an interesting totem. He's very curious, always inquiring about things, maybe even poking his nose in where he shouldn't, but he has just this insatiable curiosity about the world. On the 18th, the sun goes into the wolf, which is much more romantic and favors bonding. The full moon is going to be on the 11th in the salmon, and the salmon is a very, what would you say, social totem in a way, but the salmon is a bit of a leader. So you might notice around the full moon that leaders and followers get a little more distinct, who's leading and who's following. On the new moon on the 26th, in the wolf is also closely conjunct with an aspect of Mars conjunct Uranus, which I will talk about in a minute. So this new moon is a very powerful new moon in the wolf. This is a real good time to look within yourself and see what your contribution is, and to see if you're really contributing what you should to your family and to your situation and to your sustainability, really. The planet Mercury is in the goose, very ambitious in the beginning of the month. On the 7th, it quickly moves into the otter, which is more of that curious and very helpful theme. Mercury moves on the 25th into the wolf, which is more that contemplative, romantic kind of, and that's your thought planet, Mercury. So your love planet, Venus, starts out in the wolf, very romantic. And then on the 4th, Venus moves right into the hawk. Oh, the hawk is brave. The hawk is a pioneer. The hawk never quits. So Venus is going to get a big charge after the 4th through the rest of the month. Mars just moved into the hawk. This with Venus is very good. The hawk is always diving into something. So with this energy, you're bound to be involved in something, going after something, going on some adventure. There's going to be some quest starting. Maybe it's your own personal bucket list or something you've always done. This is a great time to do something along those lines. Or just start writing it down on paper and making notes about it. This is a great, the hawk is like the beginning of a brand new cycle for Mars, your energy planet. So this is a great time to just start formulating or figuring out how to get from A to B to C to D to get you to where you want to be. Jupiter is in the crow. We've been talking about that for a few months now. He's lucky, he's charming, he's networking. Goes retrograde on the 6th. This means it's going to take extra effort to be charming, a little extra effort to find that luck. You might have to put a little work in to get in your luck. So it's going to be retrograde from the 6th on throughout the month. So look a little more at things you internally can get lucky. Lucky on an internal or a personal level. It might turn a little more inward after the retrograde starts. Saturn and the owl, been in the owl for a while. The rest of these planets have all been in the same sign for a while. The owl is defining the structure and discipline of our belief systems in the owl. Owl is the belief systems. Saturn is structure and discipline. So it's defining that structure and that discipline of our belief systems. And what do we believe, and what's the structure of that belief? Uranus is in the hawk, more of that hawk theme. And this is kind of a cool placement for Uranus because everyone can be a pioneer. Everyone can find their own personal revolution. Uranus kind of gives context to your visions and your eccentric, whatever your eccentric dream might be that other people, are like, wow, really? But hey, if it's your dream, it's your dream. It's the planet of revolution. And this is also the totem of the entrepreneur. So this is the time to take charge, especially with Mars in the Hawk, and dive in. That's going to be my theme for this video. Dive in. Neptune's in the Wolf. This aids with our interconnectivity and our spiritual development. This is like a generational planet. We have to be aware that every creature is being called to this. It's sort of, we all want to find some kind of little connected niche where we are ourselves, and we have people that appreciate ourselves for who we are. And we all search for that. We're very lucky if we find it. But I think Neptune is kind of putting that longing into a lot of us, where we want to find that connectivity and the sense where common threads are all woven into one big fabric. That's what Neptune's power is all about. Pluto, in the Goose, another generational planet, slow moving. This is radical transformation. This has to do with the radical transformation in careers, in status symbols, in professions. Being in the public eye is power. Having that sense of needing the paperwork, like needing a certificate or needing a diploma to prove who you are. This is all themes of the Goose. So get that technical certificate, get that degree, take those last few classes to finish, get it done. This is the time to do that. As for the aspects this month, they're all really good. We got Venus and Mars opposite Jupiter. This is kind of going on for a few weeks. This has to do with the hawk is the alpha and the crow is charming, and so this is opposition, which is where we're finding boundaries. But everything else on the 11th, Sun trine Jupiter is good. 14th, Sun sextile Saturn is great. 20th, Venus sextile Pluto is not so bad, good for cleaning out your junk drawer. 26th, Mars conjunct Uranus, which I was telling you about, which is with the new moon. That's really something profound might happen with that new moon. A new cycle, a new beginning of some sort. This can be very good for you on the inside. 27th, Mars opposite Jupiter, your luck. So your energy and your luck might come through other people, might come through something that's on the other side, and somehow that affects you in a good way, or try to turn it into something that affects you in a good way. The 29th, Mercury is opposite Pluto. This is another good day for cleaning out your junk drawer with Pluto. So this is a really good month. So I hope you all have find a really good way to get that hawk energy out. It's very important you start doing that for the next few months. And I hope you like this video. You can subscribe for free, get a little email update every time I post another one. And I look forward to bringing you more videos. Thank you very much for listening.